Well, we've reached the second half of the OHL season. I'm your host, Josh McCann, alongside the play-by-play voice of Barrie Colts Hockey on Rogers TV, Mike Poirier. And Mike, it was an interesting first half for the Barrie Colts, but they come in firing on all cylinders over the last couple of weeks. What'd you make of the first half?
Well, for the Barrie Colts, coming into this season, a brand new head coach with Dylan Smoskowitz taking over from Marty Williamson. And at the start of the year, they had that 6-game losing streak. But despite those hardships, Dylan Smoskowitz, he stayed positive. He was saying that it's about the systems, getting things right, the small things. And it was a turnaround. 2 wins over Kitchener and Brantford. Went on a 7-game winning streak, and they haven't really looked back since. Right now, at the halfway mark, first in the Central Division, trying to catch both Brantford and Ottawa at the top of the Eastern Conference standings. But an all-in-all successful first half of the season. If you gave them a report card grade, probably a B+ with how they performed there.
Yeah, and it really feels like as of late, the Barrie Colts have done probably enough to warrant Marty Williamson getting a piece or two at the trade deadline to help this team out. Now, looking at the second half, I mean, you got Kayshawn Aitchison, Cole Beaudoin, Emil Hemming, 3 first-round NHL draft picks, as well one of the best goalies, if not the best goalie in the OHL, and Ben Hrebeck. There may be some teams or media people that don't realize it, but this Barrie Colts team, they can be just as good as Ottawa and Brantford in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, because all the focus has been on the Brantford Bulldogs, the Kitchener Rangers, the Windsor Spitfires, but no one really looking at the Barrie Colts as maybe being that threat. But this is a team that is on a mission. You have the likes of Cole Beaudoin and Kayshawn Aitchison representing the Colts at Team Canada at the World Juniors, and then Emil Hemming representing Finland. So you've got 3 players on the national stage, more people starting to get familiar with the Barrie Colts and what they bring, and they were tested over that 2-week stretch as well. So depth guys and some of those veterans like Brad Gardner really stepping up into that veteran role. And as you mentioned, Ben Hrebeck, he has been something else to watch. Even Arvin Jaswal, the backup goaltender. Goaltending's been key for this Barrie Colts team, and they'll look to ride that as they make that march to the postseason.
Well, the Barrie Colts are coming off a conference finals appearance last season, and if they can play to the potential Mike and I believe they can, we could be in store for another long postseason.